Welcome back to Kerney-cation. Surprise, surprise, we're actually camping here today, so we're actually not at any theme parks. Are you excited for that, honey?
Oh yeah.
We're at the KOA Butler in Mohican. So this is a campground in Ohio, and today this weekend we're just camping. We're actually doing tent camping, if you can kind of see our tent right there. So I'll take you around the site here and give you a little tour. Come with us on this real family vacation. Like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Here's our site. It is a grass tent pad. It was actually mostly gravel in here, but it's actually a pretty big site. We had a lot of shade. We had electric and water at this site. So we got our canopy up right here. We got a couple of chairs. We got our nice lounger chairs and camping chairs. This is the picnic table that actually came with the site. And we always usually try and bring another table. It's just nice to have the counter space. We bought these this time so we can do dishes. Our site does have water and electricity. We share like the post just with the neighboring site here. And this is a supposedly grass tent pad, but it's actually, as you can see, it's mostly rocks. We actually set up our tent back there near the grass. Since we have electricity, gotta have our coffee. Couple of coolers. Take you back here towards the tent. So this tent we actually just got at Costco, and it's a lighted tent. So it's really easy to set up. These poles, they actually just click and snap into place. We also set up our hammock here. Great spot for the hammock. So right back behind our site, they actually have the fishing pond back there. So last night we actually heard some of the frogs pretty loud. And this time is our first time we actually bought a camping stove. This was really handy. We made some eggs on this morning, but opens up here. A couple of burners. You actually hook the propane up right there. And it's got a couple of wind guards here, so we're actually able to cook a couple eggs. And it was weird when we screwed these in, they actually screw in at an angle. Like, it looks like it's almost broken, but you basically just take one of these guys, and buy them in 2-pack. They're like $6, and you just screw it right on to one of those. We were able to fry up a couple eggs, so it's actually pretty nice. Alright, so here's the hammock. I'm trying to sit in it. Coffee. What relaxation is, right? These just loop around the tree. There's no nails. It's kind of scary to sit in for the first time. But this is it. I'm gonna take a nap. And I got this rock, my cup holder. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nope, maybe. Oh. Alright, good night. Alright, I'll show you inside the tent here. Got our air mattress. The kids are sleeping, so it's pretty big. It's actually nice. I'll jump in here. You can stand up, and the fun part about this tent is it's got a light switch, and it turns on the lights. There's actually a power pack up here for batteries for that light. Yeah, it's nice because you can stand up in here, and it doubles as a door. So that's how we actually got the mattress in here, this door here. But they also have a little sneak through here for the power. So you see we had our chargers there last night. Is our map. It's actually a little wet here, so sorry about that. But this is where we came in, drove in, front office, check-in right here. We're spot 27, so we just drove right around here and boop. But yeah, this is the pond that's right back there. So it's right over the hill there. But we're going to be checking out, we'll probably check out the Broken Arrow Lake. They also had a playground right here for the kids. We'll have them check out volleyball, basketball court. And looks like they have like a lot of just like kind of walking paths. And just to note, like this site seems really dog friendly. Like they even have like a dog walk here. And a lot of people have dogs, and someone's dog was barking a little bit today, but like constantly, but it's not too bad. Chris will probably say otherwise, but
it was worse yesterday.
Yeah.
It was much better. Like, it's short-lived. Like, the dog doesn't bark when we walk by, and that's it.
Yeah. And like the closest bathroom and showers is the main office for us, and the bathrooms are actually pretty nice and clean. I'm always worried about that when we're camping, but it's pretty nice. They do have mini golf, but the scary part is like this is the street. So you can hear some traffic here, like right at night. So that's one thing to keep in mind of. Like there was people just like riding ATVs down the street at like 10:30 last night. Sorry about the chainsaw, but here's that shared water. So that is our neighbors, that is ours, and then the shared electrical. That's what you got. So we're using just the 110. So this is the walk from our campsite. As you can see, it's a gravel path, which is pretty standard at most campsites. We were pretty close to the playground here. The kids actually really liked the playground. There was a few swings there and a slide. The kids really like that. A lot of the older kids were there after dark too, so we usually cleared up before then though, but no big deal there. But it was nice. Big area right next to the volleyball court and the pool. So yeah, here's the pool. We didn't get a chance to use the pool, but it looked like it was pretty nice. A lot of people were in it. It was only like 70 when we were here. So here's the volleyball court. Not a lot of people using it there either. Basketball court had some debris from the storm. There's the mini golf. It looked pretty rough. I don't think anybody had used it in a while, and it was right next to the road, so I was kind of worried about it, the safety for that. Here's the main store, and inside this store here, they had laundry back there in case you needed to wash any clothes. Here's an ice machine. They had a cooler. They were actually kind of low because they had just lost power this week. RV supplies if you bring an RV, propane, charcoal. Here's also the bait. They also had fishing rods if you needed a fishing rod, bait to buy. We bought some bait here while we were here. There's another shot of the standard supplies, some snacks, some food. If you forgot anything, you can grab it here really quick instead of heading out to Walmart or somewhere close. Personal hygiene items, cooking, cleaning items, or swimming gear if you needed to swim. They also had some coffee. Here is the bathroom for the men's. I made sure nobody was in here, of course. I really love that stool in the corner. Colton used that all the time for the sink. Here is their policies they actually had up front, so. Here's the fire tower. We actually got up about halfway before I had a heart attack because I'm afraid of heights. Some signage underneath. You had to wait because only 6 people at a time were allowed up on the tower. Here's one of the only things that was open besides the fire tower, which was the covered bridge in Mohican State Park after the storms. Beautiful views of the river here. Where'd you find it?
On the table.
Trying to get my food. And we grilled some burgers here on the charcoal, so terrible griller myself. I usually let Crystal do all the grilling and burnt that one a little bit, you could see. Let me know how pink it is. Is it pink?
I picked the one that looks the most well done. Oh, it's good.
Good. Alright, we just finished dinner. So, fun fact about last night is we found out our air mattress had a hole in it, so we were deflated quickly. So last night, sleeping was a little rough. So, we found the nearest Walmart. It's like 20 minutes from here, 20-minute drive. Drove out there, got a couple more things we forgot. Got a new air mattress, so we're gonna blow that up. Hopefully, that works tonight better than last night. Other than that, I like the campground so far. We have a really nice shady spot, so that's nice. And it really cooled off today. It's like 72 right now, so it's actually pretty nice. It's gonna cool down tonight, so that'll be interesting. So hopefully we're warm enough. We weren't
really planning for 48, but here we go. So everyone's gonna be sleeping in a hoodie probably, but we'll figure it out. Also, we did stop by in Mohican, the state park. Unfortunately, with all the tornadoes, there's so many trees down because there's like a tornado this week. Apparently, I live under a rock. Couldn't go down the river. Bummer. So we're just kind of hanging out. We did go to the state park. A lot of the trails were also closed just because all the trees down. There's just so many. And like literally like on the way here, we were driving. It's like road closed. It was the only way to get to the campground. So I was like, well, I'm gonna go around the road closed sign, and it just looked like the tornado like ripped right through it. Like they cleared the street, thank God, but there's still like a bush, like a half a tree down or something like that in the middle of the street. And especially driving around the state park, it was just like, oh, there's a tree down over by the covered bridge. Yeah, a little bit of a bust for the state park stuff, but we're just gonna go fishing here shortly, right after dinner, after the kids eat. They just took a nap. Kids aren't eating much because we don't have a microwave, chicken nuggets or pizza, so they are expanding their diet this weekend. Other than that, the campground team is very nice. They were actually the ones who told us about Mohican. I was like, oh, like what's the best way to get, because there's no service out here. It's like a dead zone. In the Wi-Fi, I mean, there's Wi-Fi for KOA, but it's super dead. It hasn't worked. Didn't really work at all. It's really nice. Also, they delivered firewood at KOA, so like you just pay for it. It was like $6 a bundle, so we bought 4 bundles for 2 nights. I think that's probably good for most people, but 5 is probably playing it safe. But they actually drive around a golf cart and they drop it off, so like when we checked in, they just yeah, we'll bring it by your site. So that is really helpful. Again, the bathrooms were nice. I'm gonna try and take a shower here really quick after being in the charcoal fire smoke all day, so let you know how that goes with the water pressure. Other than that, yeah, it's nice, it's quiet. But yeah, we're gonna go fishing here soon, so I will see you by the lake. All right, Crystal got this mattress blown up. So before we had like a little slim guy that was deflating on us last night, but you gotta look at this. Look at that thing, it's 2 feet off the ground. How's it feel?
It feels pretty good.
Feels good?
Like a mattress.
You're off the ground, huh? So like you can get up, yeah, like a bed.
High up.
It's
like
the
I need an end table.
deluxe. 2 feet, right? Yeah, look at that thing. Whew. Stand up next to it. So yeah, that thing's pretty big. So it's like up to you.
I'm
so
5'4".
you just sit on it, right? You don't even gotta like worry about bending down. That's nice, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully I'll sleep tonight. All right, we're at the fishing pond right behind us. So we actually just walked 15 feet, and this is the fishing. So we're gonna try our luck, see if we catch any fish. All right, just got back from fishing, caught a fish. So it was the one but they were like pros, these fish. They were eating all of our bait, but we were able to get at least one fish, and it's catch and release here in the pond. So we just released it. Obviously, it was a bluegill, small one. We tried to walk to the frog pond from this side, and it was far. So if you're over here, you're probably gonna want to drive to the frog pond. Just got back from the shower. How was your shower, honey?
They were not very good. Do not recommend.
No? How many Kerneys are you gonna give it?
I'm gonna go ahead and give it, I'll give it 3 Kerneys because the shower was hot.
Yeah, because it's hot water, right?
It was hot, but that was all it had going for it.
Yeah.
It was small, it was hard to operate, it was not very clean. I know in an earlier video, Nate said that the men's room was clean. That's not the case. It was misleading. It's not the case for the women's bathroom. There was like hair in the shower, dirt on the floor. It was no good.
Alright, I'll answer that. Yeah, so it's misleading because it looks clean, but when you get to the shower, yeah, there was like still some like stray hairs in the shower, and it was like where the water was been hitting for a while, it was like grimy, and the light was grimy. Oh yeah, it was definitely well water, and it's like you have like a knob in there, you turn left or right, and it looked like you turn it like left is hot, but that's cold, so you had to turn it back like into the middle. And that was like warm, and it got hot pretty quick. And you had to like push a button, like you know those timed sinks where like you push it and then the water's only on for a certain amount of time, so that's annoying too. But I think that's the deal breaker for me, the shower. So yeah, I'll give it 1.5 Kerneys, really low. It was bad, and it was like crowded because I had to take Colton with me, and it was like they had one hook and like a place to sit. Oh, really? You had two? I had one, so I was like, well, there goes my towel, and all my crap's just going on this, like, it wasn't even like a bench, it was like a handicapped person's chair. Yeah, it was like for handicapped people, like to sit in the shower. So, I mean, it was helpful to put my stuff, but it's definitely an afterthought. Here is Crystal's awesome fire. Good job, honey.
Thank you.
And you're screaming.
Nice and warm. It was cold today.
Yeah, it's gonna be low 48 tonight. You're all bundled up. Look at that. You got a towel blankie. We
tip,
fit in.
You gotta bring a blanket. I forgot. It was like 100 degrees.
Oh, we have blankets in there, but like but it was like 100, literally 100 degrees this week, and then we froze our butts off. Go figure. But I'm excited to try our mattress tonight. $79 at Walmart. Not a bad price.
On sale.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to talk about the camp store. What do you think about the camp store? Because like every time we're in there, we're the only people in there, and they have all the lights off. They have the lights off for you when you're in there.
Lights are off.
Yeah, all the lights are off, and it's like dark. I'm like, I mean, they had ice. They had bait. Worms were like $3.75. We bought. They had charcoal. All your basic camping gear. It wasn't very big. They have a couple of fridges, like some drinks. But if you forget anything, that's great. Cause yeah, try not to forget anything here. Cause Walmart's 20 minutes away, like I said earlier. So it's quite a drive. And all the roads, like getting in here, are like curvy up and down. And the locals are going 70. Some of the, you're just down in the country here. There's also Amish buggies. Keep an eye out for those. But yeah, some of the roads that we drove on just didn't have lanes or anything. That's pretty common when you get down in the sticks here. Can't really recommend this KOA. It's a journey. I'll have to look up what that means because I should have probably known that beforehand. It probably, I'm guessing, is like, this is the sea level of KOAs. Prepare to get dirty. I think this is a one and done for us. Overall, I mean, I give it like a 4 out of 10 Kerneys for the whole campground. Like, it's nice because it's a KOA and, there's a pool, there's a playground, but the mini golf looked like it had never been used, and everything looks like it needs a coat of paint. It's dog friendly, so like if you have a dog, that's good. We tried to walk to the frog pond, I was saying earlier, and it was just like we had to turn around. There's no signs, and I got lost. Like, I know I looked at the map earlier, and it's easy to see on the map, but like when you're walking, it's just like you're in the middle of the woods, and like the sites just look dirty. It's like there's like gravel, but like all the grass is overgrown and the bushes are over. It's like, and there's somebody's house. It's like literally this campground is somebody had a bunch of land and a house and they turned it into a campground. So it was very misleading. Like the website looked really cool, but you get here and it's a little sketchy. This has been fireside talks with Nate and Crystal. Other than that, I mean, the staff at the desk is always friendly. They're super helpful. I don't know, any final thoughts, honey?
Will not come back.
Will not return. Yeah, if you can stay at the Ohio State Campground, we couldn't because it was booked, so we picked this one. I feel like that's what a lot of people do. This is like the overflow for the state campground, so try and book there first. Really hope you enjoyed the video. Drop us a comment if you stayed here before, or if you do like it. It just really wasn't for us. I really hope you enjoyed this real family vacation. We'll see you next time.